What is good, YouTube? It is your boy, Freestyle Steve, coming with it again. Word up. I hope you guys been checking me out. I've been putting out some banger ass beats and I got some pretty dope lyricists to go over them too. So that's what's up. For everybody that subscribed to me, you guys already know what I've been doing, just cranking out music lately. Haven't did any gaming videos, but I'm gonna plan on trying to get back into that. And I also got a couple of I got an unboxing to do. I got some headphones that I got to get to unboxing for you guys. King U, I've mentioned it earlier in some of my earlier videos. I'm kind of a they we have a relationship with them there, and they send me headphones. And once I can get enough subscribers and kind of get to that point where I'll know what to do, I'll definitely have a giveaway, to give away some of those headphones. But as of now, I'm just really, giving them away locally to like my friends and my family and whatnot. I don't want to go through the hassle of having to ship them out. I'll ship them out locally though. Most of my friends that live in Colorado where I'm at, if they can't, if they're somewhere else, not in my town, that's fine. But I'm trying to avoid that until later though. Once I can build up more subscribers and we can get a little more serious about something like that, then I'll go ahead and try to see about having a giveaway, because I've got quite a bit of headphones from King U. So definitely want to try to get some of those out. But today, before I was heading out to lunch, I wanted to jam some tunes really quick, and I threw on my shield, and we were prompted with this. I'm not gonna take long on this video because I do want to get out and eat some lunch. But basically, it looks like there is a Shield upgrade, is if you can see on the screen there. Shield Experience Upgrade 6.1, ready to download and install. So it's gonna tell us what's new. I'm not really even sure. It seems like everything that when they do these upgrades, really, it just seems like it might be like an update of the prior upgrade. So I don't know if there's going to be exactly anything new, but this is kind of cool. That looks like it's new. It says what's new there. YouTube TV coming this week to Shield. Watch cable free live TV. I don't understand what that means by cable free. So I'm wondering if they're like kind of like, look at those channels, ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, ESPN, AMC, and more and more, including live sports and news from your. I don't know why it would say watch cable free live TV and then it says from your local channels. Well, I know like with certain Android devices and Apple TV and even this one, you can actually run. I know I'm not sure if I got the term right. You can run some of those. Would they be called video add-ons? I think that's what they call them in Kodi. So outside of Kodi, like these apps, I guess you could say ABC, CBS, they might be called video plugins. I have no clue, but let's just for whatever, let's just call them video plugins, okay? So like ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, ESPN, and AMC. You can actually, like even now, I think through, the Shield Google Play Store, you can actually download those plugins and go ahead and watch content from them because they'll show you what channels you have. Like let's just say you go to the ABC plugin, then it'll like sync up. I don't know, somehow like when I did it on the Apple TV, we have an Apple TV upstairs. It recognized that these were part of our cable package as well. So I'm not sure if this YouTube TV is gonna work like that, or if they're just gonna have certain sections. Well, it says from your local channel, so maybe it'll, you'll have to somehow make it know that you have cable like DirecTV or Xfinity or whatnot. So that is kind of new. That'll be pretty cool. Okay, we got YouTube TV coming this week to Shield. It just basically says watch cable free live TV from ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, ESPN, AMC, and more, including live sports and news from your local channels. Try it free today. SmartThings link now available. With the SmartThings link, Shield TV becomes the brain of your smart home. Control hundreds of smart devices with automated routines and voice control. That's kind of cool, although I don't really incorporate that. I don't use this Google Assistant either. Google Assistant keeps getting smarter. Now with Hulu, Uber, Target, and more. Use your voice to open shows and control playback in Hulu. Order an Uber or even a pizza and go shopping on Target, Walmart, Costco, and more. Okay, so let's see what's out. So we got a couple new games. Look, there's what is that? Wise Chronicles, Abduction, Outlast. And is that next to is that Outlast 2? And I don't know, it doesn't really say if those are for Geforce Now or, just standard Google Play Android TV games, because there is games that for Geforce Now, which they have prices on them, but for purchase. But I still think even those games that you can purchase through Geforce Now, you still have to have Geforce Now in order to purchase them. So I don't know if these are Geforce Now or just Android TV games. So let's see. So there's new games there. Other enhancements. The latest monthly and okay, yeah, we knew that. Android security updates can fix for cool. Added TV on off over infrared for Shield remote. Tap home plus back. That's pretty cool. Nice. But I don't know if I can use it. I don't think my TV has IR or what's that other term? I don't know, MFI or something, for your TVs where you can. My TV's a little older. Okay. Improved Logitech Harmony Hub setup over Bluetooth. So that is pretty much it, guys. I am, it looks like if you guys want, you guys can see basically on the text what's new and what's getting, I guess, updated or upgraded and whatnot, So there's a few enhancements. I mean, I don't know if well, maybe YouTube TV is going to be new. I don't know if the SmartThings link is new or not. I think that was already incorporated. They just probably updated it, but that'll be cool. I'm curious to see how the YouTube TV will work. That's something I mean, I watched some of those channels. I mean, I'll watch like football games and whatnot, and I mean, that would be kind of cool actually to if I could, watch like some games over the air and get it high definition through my Shield, because unfortunately my cable itself, I don't have a high definition box in this room. I have one upstairs, and I even got like on demand. I think we got like Xfinity or something, but down here I just have a standard cable box, which I don't use because I have another room that I go if I need to watch any cable. This room pretty much I just have my consoles hooked up to this TV, and that's pretty much it. But that YouTube TV might be interesting. I mean, it says try it free, so I'm wondering if it's actually going to be free, or maybe if they're going to charge you like a subscription a month to access those plugins or whatnot. But there you have it, guys. That is basically what is to be, I guess you could say, upgraded in the new Shield Experience Upgrade 6.1. So I'm going to go ahead and get back here and we'll download and install. So hopefully this goes good for us. All right. And that's 90 megabytes. That's not bad. That seems to be littler than a lot of the previous upgrades I've did. Last upgrade was like 300 megabytes. Last one before that was like, I think like 400 megabytes. So 90 megabyte, that wasn't too bad. So let's go ahead and restart. Now I'm hoping this, we're preparing to install. Shield will restart shortly. Okay. Now I'm hoping this works, smooth. The only thing with my Shield, which I guess it ain't a bad thing. I mean, I have the 16 gigabyte Shield, and there is 2 USB ports on this. It would be nice to dedicate one to Shield storage, but then that's that. You have to leave that hard drive hooked up to your Shield, that external hard drive or whatnot, and you can't use your USB port for something else if you needed to. I don't know how that works, but I don't have the USB port dedicated to Shield storage. I have an external hard drive which has some music and videos and whatnot. So I go ahead and with the external hard drive, what I do is I stream from it to Kodi. So that's what I use to basically store my my video and audio on. I stream to Kodi with the external hard drive, and usually I have the external hard drive plugged into one of the USB ports. I mean, you could probably even see it if I go down. There's the blue light. Yeah, my little Toshiba. So I use that for streaming purposes, I guess you could say. And then, I always have the other USB port open for whatever. But what I did for internal storage was I got a micro SD card, a class 10 micro SD card, and I formatted that to internal Shield storage. So that's basically what I use now, and it's been working okay. I notice sometimes, like, when I first boot up my Shield, or even like this, even after upgrades, or updates or upgrades or whatever you want to call them, it sometimes will take quite a while to load. I guess once the update is finished or whatever and it restarts, and it's going through the splash screen and all that. Once you get to, I guess, what you would say would be your Shield home screen, it takes quite, sometimes it'll take like 4 or 5 minutes just to load all my. But then I got quite a few apps. I mean, some people might be more cleaner than me and might just have what they use, 7, 8, 9, not have their whole home screen cluttered. But I think I got like 70 random games I downloaded and some I bought, and about like 10 different apps and maybe like 10 different. I got probably over 80 different app icons on my home screen. So, that with having that many, that could also be a possibility of why sometimes, it takes a minute for my Shield to load. But once it loads, once it's done loading and stuff, it works, pretty decently snappy, pretty fine. I got it about maybe 3, 4 months when, these Shields came out, and I've had it, only a couple months after launch date, and it's been fine. So I don't know how long that's been now. What has that been? A year and a half, maybe 2 years. So, and it's been pretty good machine. I haven't had too many major problems with it. I think during one of the upgrades, there was a certain upgrade where I don't know if the upgrade didn't take or whatnot, but it was like maybe the second upgrade, and it like froze my Shield. It was weird. Like when my Shield would restart, it would just black screen, never, would go to the Nvidia, I guess you could say, splash screen, and then next to the Android boot screen or what. It was blank. So that was the only problem I ever had. And then, I had to do a factory reset. So I found out how to do that. And then, once it factory reset, and I guess basically, factory restored me to, I guess, your beginning setup, then I just went ahead with everything and re-downloaded the upgrades and whatnot, and everything was fine, But that was really the only, I guess you could say, roadblock I ran into was, I was like this. I just had a black screen, it wouldn't show up with the Nvidia logo or Android logo, and that day I, would wait it out, think, okay, maybe it's just taking a little while to boot. I'd do that for like 10 minutes, and I'd reset it, wait for another 10 minutes, just, go do something, come back, and it had never, got to this screen or got to the Android screen. So I kind of figured, maybe it was something with the update that didn't go through that was causing, the Android operating system maybe just to freeze, to not load. So that's why I went ahead and did the factory reset, and we got back to working order. So we are done. I didn't want this to be, like I said, too long. I actually did one for the last upgrade, but it came out like 45 minutes, and I was like, eef, that's kind of a longer than I really expected it to be or wanted it to be. So, it was the Shield Experience 6.0 upgrade. So, we'll go ahead and cut this one short, as you guys basically, from the upgrade screen. See, look, that's what I got, 169 apps. So yeah, I could understand why and it says on SD card. So you guys can actually, I don't know if you guys could see that, but that's actually it. Android is upgrading Optimizing app on SD card. So those are actually, yeah, I have 169 apps. So I guess I could see why it would take a little while to load, my home screen. But it looks like the upgrade went through. We got past the Nvidia, I guess you could say, boot screen and the Android splash screen. So basically, once you can get past those parts, you just gotta wait it out, and it'll go to this optimizing upgrade, and we should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and wait it out though, because I do have like 50 more apps. We're at 120. Up guys, sorry for the cutoff there. I have an SD card in this phone, but I guess it wasn't inserted right. I cut off at 14 minutes and it told me I was out of storage location. I still got I got 6.23 gigabytes left on my 8 gigabyte SD card. So that was kind of strange. I went ahead and took the back cover off my phone, and I just took the SD card in and put it, I took it out and put it back in, and I'm thinking that might have been the problem, is that it wasn't inserted correctly, because once I did that and I started my camera app back again, it had said that there was an SD card inserted in, and that the storage location was going to change to the SD card. But basically, I just wanted to wrap it up, guys. You guys seen what was included in the new Shield Experience 6.1 upgrade. Nothing that you might use more of it than I do. I don't use Google Assistant, so I just kind of type everything on my own. I might start using that. It's free. What I'm curious about is the YouTube TV thing. What they're advertising, all those channels. It says cable free. Okay, it's cable free. You can watch those on cable, and even with the plugins. But then it says try it for free. So I'm wondering if it's some kind of subscription-based service that YouTube is going to charge. That's going to allow you to watch those through there, which might not be too bad, because like I said, I have a cable box in here and it's not even hooked up. I use this this room and this TV just for gaming and Shield and all my other consoles and whatnot. And in the other room, I have a normal cable box, and then I have an upstairs where I do have a high definition / on demand box. But watching it through my Shield would be good, because I can get the actual, not the highest definition, but probably the 720p resolution than just now on my standard cable box. It's probably like 480i or whatever. But yeah, that's that, guys. You guys got to see what was included in the new Shield Experience upgrade. Quite a few things there. They got YouTube TV, an update to the SmartLink thing, which I don't use, and and a couple new games, and something else. But Basically that was that, and it looks like we are in on our home screen menu now, and it looks like everything loaded, and we're working good. I got cut off when it was actually optimizing the app. So that's not anything important. It's just once you finish, I guess you could say it, downloading and installing your update, it'll go to that optimizing apps on your SD card or whatever, and then it was optimizing them and leads you to your home screen, and that's that. So there's even new Google Assistant video, show you what you can do with it and whatnot. So that's what it is. We are gonna we are done with this, and I'm gonna clock out, and I hope you guys have a good one, and let me know what you think in the comments, and if you have any questions, any comments, or just want to add anything, or any suggestions, or anything cool for me or any of us other fellow Nvidia Shield TV users to check out, let us know. All right, peace out, guys. Peace.